Sometimes sitting on the blocks allows for the hips to relax more. So choose the position that you need to. And you will need a roll, a strap, a small stool and a bolster or 2 blocks together. Hands on the knees, close your eyes. Start breathing deeply and slowly. Inhale, expand the side and the back ribs and balloon the breath down to the pelvis. Exhale, hug the abdominals in and soften the top of the shoulders. Seal the top of the tongue in the upper palate to allow for more space and softness in the jaw. Today's intent is to connect to your strength from the arms down to the legs and feet to the whole core, meeting your own strength with the breath and the poses. For me, this requires consistency in breath and exploring how the breath can support your core, especially with the growing belly and the growing fetus. And how the breath inside the core can connect you to the strength with your legs and feet. So inhale, balloon the back, the side and the front ribs, feeling the breath inside the core. Feel for how much space you have to breathe and keep expanding and spreading the ribs. Exhale, hug the abdominals in as you move the ribs towards the center of your spine. Feeling the strength of the movement of your ribs while you do this pose, this breath. Inhale, relax the belly and move and balloon the back, the side and the front ribs. Keep stretching the ribs out. Exhale, hug the ribs towards the spine. Pull belly in. Hug the abdominals in. Contracting the ribs in. Do 3 more breaths like this. Go after movement in the rib cage. And open your eyes. Come out of the blocks, if you're sitting on the blocks, and straighten the right leg for a side bend. Left foot on the inside, on the inner groin. Position the right arm outside of the leg, if this is better for the right waist and low back, or on the inside. Wherever you feel more space in the core. Neck release, let go of the neck and align the left arm over the hip, some inches off the floor. Inhale, expand the side ribs and lift the right rib cage away from the waist. Exhale, hug the abdominal seam and relax the right ear towards the right shoulder. Inhale, soften the belly and balloon the back and the front ribs. Exhale, hug the navel in, hug the abdominal seam. And draw the front ribs in. Chest opener, left arm in the same line with the left shoulder. Inhale, push the floor with the right palm and lift chest. Stretch from the side ribs. Exhale, hug the front ribs in, hug the abdominal seam and reach the left arm back. So you avoid rib thrusting. This protects your core and the growing belly. It helps you balance the weight of your core better. Inhale from the bottom of the pelvis to the back ribs. Exhale, reach the breath to the upper back and lift chest up. Arm over ear. Inhale, left arm over the left ear. Hug the abdominal seam. Exhale, move to the side bend, stretching the left ribs. Side bends are delicious during pregnancy because they support the core and take tension off the core and help you, especially in the postpartum period. Stretch the left ribs up, away from the left hip. Exhale, hug the abdominals in and reach the left arm over the ear. Release, left arm on the left side. Inhale, coming up. Hug the right side of head, lift your head. Change sides. Straighten the left leg, right foot on the inner groin. Neck release pose. Choose the arm position on the left arm, either on the inside or on the outside. Exhale, hug the abdominal seam and align the spine over the hips. Inhale, balloon the pelvis and the buttock muscles, spreading the sit bones down towards the earth. Exhale, hug the abdominal seam and relax the neck. Feeling the strength of your core instead of grabbing the neck. Chest opener, right arm up, inhale, reach the right side of chest away from the ribs. Lift the ribs away from pelvis. Exhale, draw shoulder blades down and then move the shoulder back. Draw the front ribs in, hugging the belly. Inhale, massage the right side of chest. With your breath and stretch the right ribs. Arm over ear and inhale. Reach the right arm up. Exhale, hug the abdominals in. with the rib cage. Inhale, stretch the right ribs away from the hips and lift the ribs up towards the armpit. Exhale down to the pelvis, activating the feet, activating the inner ankles. Right arm on the right side, inhale, coming up. Hug the left side of your head and lift your head. And lay down on your back with two blocks linked together for psoas stoner over the blocks. Lay from your side, having the two blocks by your side. This protects your abdominals and how to deal with intra-abdominal pressure. Then lift the hips, align the two blocks together and position the two blocks on the sacrum. Exhale, relax the hips on the blocks. Hug the left knee towards the chest to the point where the belly is not pushed. Straighten the right leg. Inhale, telescope the ribs away from the hips. Reach the ribs up. Exhale, soften the pelvis on the blocks and reach the right leg forward from the big toe, reaching the thigh away from the hip. Inhale, squeeze the right sit bone towards tailbone, activate the whole right leg. Exhale, soften the right thigh. Change sides. Bend the right leg, release left foot down, hug the right knee towards the chest. You can even stay here, especially if the psoas is really tense. Or straighten the left leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine up. Exhale, reach through the whole left foot, reaching the left thigh away from the hip. Moving the breath on the left thigh. Feel the space on the left hip. Squeeze the left sit bone towards the tailbone and move the right knee towards your chest. Release, bend both legs, feet down, lift hips off the blocks, remove the blocks on the sides, and then lower down. Turn on your side and come to all fours. For pelvic tilts, have a blanket for the knees. And then bring the knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Tuck toes under and spread the upper back. Push the ground with both hands. Exhale, let go of neck. Hug the abdominal seam. Inhale, tip the top of the sacrum down. Spread the sit bones and the side ribs. Exhale, hug the abdominal seam. Tip the top of the sacrum up. Inhale, tip the top of the sacrum down. Exhale, up. Only move from the pelvis and the sacrum. Inhale, tip the top of the sacrum down. Push the ground with the palms. Exhale, hug belly in. Tip the top of the sacrum up. Keep going like this, feeling for movement in the pelvis. Feel for softening the belly. And you can even move even further. You can even move quicker, but the breath stays really long and slow. So for one breath, you can do many pelvic tilts. And release. And stand up for calf stretch. Take a roll, or you can fold the blanket like this for calf stretch. And you can create this kind of roll. If you have a roll, you can use the roll. Stand up and place the left foot on the roll, heel goes down. Align the right leg in the same line with the left foot, hip distance apart. If this is too intense, move the right foot back. If this is okay, move the right foot forward to feel a deeper stretch in the left calf. Align the ASIS vertical to the pubic symphysis and move the hips back towards the left heel. Tuck tailbone and draw belly in. Release the hands down. Inhale, expand the side ribs. Relax the belly. Exhale, hug the abdominals in and feel the stretch on the left calf. Feel the breath going down to the left leg. Exhale, hug the abdominals in. Draw the front ribs in. Inhale, telescope the ribs up. With the thumbs, lengthen tailbone and sacrum down. Exhale, hug the abdominals in. And move the exhale down to the left calf. Feel a release in the left hip and in the left leg. The more you learn how to release the tension from the legs, the easier it is for your strength to arise. And release, move the right leg back, left foot down, do the other side. Right foot on the roll, then left leg can stay in the same line with the right. If this is too intense, move the left leg slightly back. If this is okay, move the left leg even further forward for a deeper stretch in the calf. And there's a tendency to move the hips back, so with your fingers, move the hips back. Lengthen the sacrum down until the ASIS is vertical with the pubic symphysis. Exhale down to the legs, activating the left foot. Inhale, telescope the ribs up. Exhale, hug the abdominals in, hug the front ribs in and feel the stretch on the right leg, right calf. You can even place your hands on the ribs, side and front ribs, guiding the breath and the movement there. Inhale, balloon the pelvis. Soften the pelvis and move the breath in the buttocks. Exhale, lengthen tailbone and sacrum down and feel the stretch on the right calf. Release. Left foot back, remove the roll. Shin stretch. Stand hip distance apart. Align first the hips over the heels. Then balance on the right leg, move the toes back. Left foot on the toes and stay there. Squeeze the left sit bone towards the tailbone and feel the stretch on the left shin. Do not suckle the ankle or the knee, straighten the left leg. If you need balance, you can have one hand on the wall. Inhale, reach the breath down to the legs while you expand the ribs. Allowing this way the breath to move from the core down to the legs. Exhale, squeeze the left sit bone towards the tailbone and hug the abdominals in. Release the foot, bring it back. Balance on the left leg. First, actually, hips go back over the heels and then reach the right foot back, toes under. Exhale, squeeze the right sit bone towards the tailbone and lengthen the sacrum down. Inhale, stretch the ribs sideways, lift chest. Exhale, hug the abdominals in and reach the right leg straight up, feeling the stretch on the shin. Breathe down to the legs, the tension that you can feel on the legs. Inhale, ballooning the pelvis to allow the breath to move down to the legs. Exhale, hug the abdominals in and reach the right leg back. Squeeze the right sit bone towards the elbow. And release, right foot forward. And go to the wall for ribs gliding. This is an excellent exercise to connect you to your core, to tone the obliques also and the rib cage. So you stand on the wall, heels some inches away from the wall, hip distance apart, and then move the back ribs towards the wall. Keep the lumbar curve on the low back, stabilize the back ribs and spread the hands in the same line with the shoulders. Exhale, hug the abdominals in and soften the thighs as much as you can. Now start sliding from side to side, breathing deeply, stabilizing the back ribs, and move to the point where the hips stay soft and they don't move, only move from the rib cage. Inhale, press the heels on the floor while softening the thighs. Exhale, hug the abdominals in and stabilize the back ribs. Keep moving, sliding from side to side. Feel the energy in your legs. And release, come back to center, release, hands down. Dolphin with blocks between the palms. Come down for dolphin. And grab the block with the inner palms. Use this exercise with ribs gliding to feel the opening in the back ribs, which is usually harder to feel. Grab the block, elbows in the same line with the shoulders. Exhale, wrap shoulder blades towards the armpits and let go of neck. Hug the abdominals in, inhale, spread the upper back. Exhale, straighten through the legs. Inhale, soften the belly and balloon the back ribs. Exhale, hug the abdominals in and reach the heels down. Push the ground with the forearms. Inhale, spread the upper back. Exhale, reach sit bones up. Hug the abdominals in with every exhale to stabilize your core. And release. Knees down. Seated chest opener. Ideally, sit with the toes tucked under and you sit on the heels. This really empowers and strengthens the pelvis. It takes load off the feet. It might be a little intense. And also helps you how to start using your feet and toes. If your knees hurt, you can stand up. Chest opener, elbow in the same line with the shoulder, right elbow, left palm on the chest, in the front of the chest, in the center. Inhale, relax the belly and spread the back ribs. Exhale, hug the front ribs in and the abdominals in and reach the right elbow back. Feel the breath moving from the belly and the ribs to the chest bones and upper back. This is not a back bend, it's a stabilizing the shoulders and strengthening upper back. So hug the front ribs in. Release, change sides. Right hand on the chest, left elbow in the same line with the shoulder. Inhale, telescope the ribs away from the hips. Lift the back ribs away from the low ribs. Exhale, hug front ribs and abdominals in. Slightly move the sternum down and then reach the left elbow back, chest forward. Feel the breath opening the left side of chest. You can have your eyes closed. And release. Hands down, dolphin with palms up. Block between the palms. Have the block in between the palms and squeeze the block with the pinky finger. Spread the bones in the palms and wrap shoulder blades towards the armpits. Inhale, expand the back ribs. Push the floor with the palms. Exhale, reach the hips up, coming into dolphin again. Feel the different opening in the shoulders. Breathe there. Inhale, spread the side ribs. Stretch the armpits. Exhale, wrap shoulder blades towards the armpits and reach the hips up. And release, knees down. And stand up for horse stance with hand passes. This is a really energizing pose for the legs so that you can feel the strength in your legs. So lower down, spread the toes and activate the toes. Left palm in front on top of the right. Inhale, relax the belly and spread the ribs. Exhale through the mouth, forcefully move the hands up. Inhale, widen the arms on the side. Come back to center and exhale through the mouth, push the sides out. Inhale, move the hands up. Relax the belly, hands forward in front of your chest. Exhale through the mouth, move the hands forward. Inhale, hands forward. Balloon the pelvis and the belly. Exhale, hug the abdominals in, hands go down. Exhale through the mouth. Do one more round on your own. Left palm on top of right. Feel the energy and the strength from all different sides. Finish and straighten through the legs. Legs parallel, feet parallel. And then heel, toe, feet together. Figure eights on a chair or on a stool like this. So you grab your chair, hips, feet hip distance apart, or maybe wider if it's better for your belly, to make space for the uterus and the baby. And then you can bring the elbows on the chair or on the stool. Clasp the hands. Spread the upper back and hug the front ribs in. This is a great pose for releasing the pelvis, opening the pelvis, relaxing the pelvic floor, and learn how to move without dragging the force down to the legs. Hug front ribs in. We will do it together slowly in the beginning. First, bend the left knee. Dip the left hip in, down, and out. Exhale, slowly move the hip back and straighten the left leg. Inhale, bend the right knee. Dip the hip down and then out. Exhale, move slowly. As you exhale, straighten the right leg, moving the hip back to center. Inhale, bend the left knee. Dip the hip out and then back, slowly straighten the left leg, hips back to center. Inhale, bend the right knee. Move the hip out, back, and then exhale, slowly straighten the right hip, the right knee. And you keep going, each leg at a time, or connecting them, creating a figure 8, the number 8. Keep going on your own. Feel like walking, but you stay still. Hug the abdominals in and the front ribs in. Go after fluidity, even if you do one leg at a time. It takes some time to feel this pose, so be patient and feel the movement. Soften the teeth and the jaw. Tip the top of the tongue in the upper palate. And finish. Straighten the legs. Unclasp the hands, one hand at a time, and stand up. Be serious with vignettes, standing in all fours for pelvic tilts. Put the knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Oh, you can have two blocks in front of you to help you coming up and down in the standing poses. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, tuck toes under. Exhale, spread the upper back and hug the abdominals in. Inhale, tip the top of the sacrum down. Exhale, tip the top of the sacrum up. Stabilize the back ribs and the upper back. Finish. Move the hands forward for down dog. Exhale, reach the hips back and then straighten the legs. Hug ribs in. Knees down. Grab the blocks, warrior one with eagle arms. Inhale, left leg forward, straighten the right leg. Squeeze the right sit bone towards the elbow, have the legs parallel. And keep the right heel up, hands up. Eagle arms, right elbow under the left. Inhale, lift the back ribs away from the sacrum. And exhale, reach the elbows forward and spread the upper back. Inhale, hand, head up. Release, easy twisting lunge with sacral pulse. Come down on the knee, right knee down, legs 90 degrees. Right palm down, away from the left foot to make space for the belly, left arm up. Bend the left arm and place it on the sacrum. And start pulsing the sacrum. Inhale, expand the side and the back ribs. Exhale, pulse the sacrum. Press the left foot on the floor, stabilizing the legs. Inhale, reach the ribs forward. Exhale, pulse the sacrum. Release. Hands on the blocks. If you need to, move the left leg back. Hands on the knee, hands under shoulders. Opposite leg and arm lifts. Spread the upper back. Exhale, hug the abdominals in. Inhale, reach the right foot back. Squeeze the right sit bone towards the elbow. Push the ground with the right arm. Exhale, left arm over in the same line with the ear. Move left leg and arm back to center. Inhale, straighten the left leg back. Squeeze the left sit bone towards the elbow. Exhale, right arm over in the same line with the ear. Hug abdominals in. Leg and arm back to center. Inhale, reach the right leg back. Spread the back ribs. Exhale, hug the abdominals in. Left arms beside your ear. Left arm and leg back to center. Inhale, reach the left leg back. Squeeze the left sit bone towards the elbow. Exhale, right arm beside your ear. Hug the abdominals in. Leg and arm back to center. Hands forward, reach back, down dog. Exhale, wrap shoulder blades towards the armpits, elbows go in. Knees down. Eagle Warrior 1. Grab the blocks. Right leg in front, in between the blocks. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Legs are parallel. Squeeze the left sit bone towards the elbow. Lengthen the sacrum down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Left elbow over the right. Huge inhale, soften the belly and spread the back ribs. Exhale, reach the upper back and elbows forward, hug the abdominals in. Feel the energy and the strength in your legs driving and going up to the upper back. If you don't have balance, you can have the left heel down. Inhale up. Release, hands down on the blocks, knee down. Easy twisting lunge, legs parallel, 90 degrees. Left hand down, away from the belly. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And then move the right palm on the sacrum. Push the ground with the left hand and draw the shoulder blade away from the ear. Now soften the belly. Inhale, expand the side ribs. Exhale, pulse the sacrum and hug the belly in. Inhale, soften the belly. Expand the side, the back and the front ribs. Exhale, pulse the sacrum. Feel for movement while the legs are stable and strong. Release, hand down, grab the blocks, and then stand up. Move the left leg in front of the right leg. For squats, separate the legs hip distance apart, the feet hip distance apart, and stand up. Align the hips over the heels. Exhale, lengthen the sacrum down. And bring the hands forward like holding a ball. Inhale, relax the belly and spread the back ribs. Exhale, straighten the arms and move back in squats. Knees in the same line with the ankles or further back. Move the hips back. Inhale, go up. Hips over the heels. Exhale, go back and down, straighten the arms. Do 3 more on your own. Reach the hips back. Feel the energy in the hips, buttock muscles, and legs. And finish. Release. Standing twist on the wall, windmilling the arms with a block, with a roll. Grab a roll and turn towards the wall. The distance on the wall is the same distance when your arms are straight. Maybe I'll go there so you can see me. So straighten the arms and align the hips over the shoulders. So maybe you need to move further forward, send the hips back and push the wall away. Exhale, squeeze the roll and drag the abdominals in. Inhale, soften the belly. Reach the right arm back, move back. Keep the hips towards the wall. Exhale, return the arm back to center, draw belly in. Soften the belly, inhale, reach the left arm back. Twist from the upper back, squeeze the roll. Exhale, return to center, draw belly in. Inhale, spread the upper back, soften the belly, reach the right arm back. Exhale, draw the ribs in, come back to center. Keep going on your own. Feel for movement in the upper ribs and upper back. Squeeze the roll to stabilize here the legs and the hips. Do one more left and right. And release. You can do an inversion, down dog on the wall with one leg up, 3 to 5 breaths each leg. If inversion is not an option today, you can repeat figure eights on the stool or on the chair. You repeat this movement that we did before. Going for suppleness in the upper back and in the ribs. Otherwise, for down dog on the wall, heels go back on the wall, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Spread the upper back, hug the abdominals in and straighten the legs. Go up, one leg at a time. Reach one leg up. And then change sides. Hug the abdominals in. Push the ground with both hands and reach the back ribs up. And finish. Coming down and setting up for an incline. One block is on top and the other block down. And you can put a bolster or many blankets. Sit back, the spine is in the center of the bolster. Low back is down and then you lower down. It should feel comfortable for the low back and the hips. So sometimes you need to go further back, up or down. Spread shoulder blades and palms up. Banana stretch. Move the legs towards the right. The hips stay in the center. And then cross the left arm, the left leg over the right, or the right leg over the left, whichever feels better as a stretch. Feel the whole left hip and left low back relaxing down. Stay there. Breathe deeply. Spreading the back ribs on the bolster. The more you stay in this pose, the more you will feel the relaxation, the left outer hip and the left low back. Soften the jaw and the teeth. Release the legs and then walk the legs to the other side. You may feel different left and right leg. Then cross the right leg over the left ankle or the opposite. Inhale, stretch the right ribs up. Widen the ribs on the side. Exhale, relax the right hip towards the floor. Feel how much breath you can move inside. This is part of your strength. Exhale, soften the belly and hug the abdominals in. Inhale, balloon the back ribs on the bolster. Exhale, relax the right hip down. Feeling the opening on the outer hip. Release, come back to center and stay in this position if it's comfortable for you. If this is not comfortable, you can rest for final relaxation on your side, on the left side. Spread the legs in the palms. Relax the shoulders down. And breathe in the opening that you created in the body for your breath. And even deeper, move this energy and the strength that you created inside your uterus and your baby. Transmitting energy and strength to your baby too, if you can connect to your baby today. Or maybe you can transmit strength to the placenta or uterus. Take a deep breath. Breathe slowly and feel the energy of your breath feeding you strength. The space in the core, the connection to the back maybe. The connection to the uterus or the baby. All these are part of your strength. Slowly bend the legs. Roll onto one side and come seated. Palms together in front of your chest. Keep nourishing this connection for the rest of the day. Inhale from the uterus to your heart, from the baby to your heart. Exhale from the heart to the uterus or to your baby. Namaste.